Hello guys, welcome to the film. I've just got to check that camera's worked a second because otherwise I'm going to be filming nothing. Right, okay, yeah, it's absolutely fine. Hi, my name's Chris Bowers. I've researched this information and I'll be presenting today, and I'll be reading from my own website. So if you do want to see a text version of this, just go to equinetipster.com/tips and you'll be able to get the information really quickly. So this is covering the first 6 races, I believe, on Saturday that are covered by the Racing Post. I'm not going to give a long introduction because I kind of did that for the one for Friday. And this is the second part of my tips for the Breeders' Cup, which is actually, that's a confusing title because it's actually part 1 of the tips for Saturday. So the first one we're going to talk about is the 550, a mile and 5 furlong thoroughbred after Carolina Stakes Grade 2 for 3-year-olds plus. This is going to be on dirt, and if locally owned can do it once, he can do it again. The gelding appeared to handle the bends better than Lone Rock at Belmont Park last time when they raced together over a mile and 5 furlongs. At the end of the run he was staying, but was not completely all out, for Lone Rock well held behind. I think locally owned could have found more if asked. Being stepped up in trip really was the secret sauce for this one after racing at much shorter distances for the rest of his career. Dylan Davis will ride him again after winning on him last time out. He will be familiar with the horse and will know what needs to be done. So that's locally owned. Win 10-1 Ladbrokes. Next one we're going to cover is the 625 1 mile Goldie Cova Stakes presented by PNC Group 2 for 2-year-old plus fillies and mares, and this one's on the turf. Princess Grace won a Group 2 at Del Mar 2 races ago, winning easily. She was able to overcome her draw even though she got fanned out wide at the first turn. Travelling well along the straight, she was stalking the leaders at the entrance to the final turn. Gaining ground through the turn, she accelerated so strongly coming out the corner she almost looks like she got the horse equivalent of wheel spin as she slipped and took off like a scolded cat, absolutely pouring it on. Nothing could keep with her. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. She can win this from a better draw over half a furlong or less. Going global may be good, but can be caught out by a fast finisher, and I think Princess Grace fits the bill. So, Princess Grace, win 2-1, bet 365. The next event is the 705 7 furlong Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint, Grade 1, 3-year-old plus, fillies and mares, and this one's on dirt. I don't think last year's winner, Gamine, would be able to make all in this field, and the filly to take advantage of that is Bella Sophia. Both horses laid down very similar times winning Group 1 races over 7 furlongs at Saratoga within 3 weeks of each other in August. Both horses would be equally disadvantaged by the draw, and I think Gamine will try to lead or run just off the pace, and Bella Sophia will stalk her and pass her up the home straight. Gamine offers little value for a horse with such a strong rival, and Bella Sophia is younger and open to more progression as she has raced far fewer times. It would be a close finish, but she can prevail. And that's Bella Sophia, win 3-1, bet Regal. Next one, 740, 5 furlong Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint. It's Grade 1, 3-year-olds plus, and this is on turf. My American friend at Failed to Menace on Twitter makes a convincing argument as to why the favourite can be beat in this race, so I'm looking elsewhere. In the summer at Del Mar, when racing over 5 furlongs on turf, stalls 1 to 2 were the stalls to be in. Both of these have a staggering 23% win rate. With the draw in mind, I find it hard to look any further than Emiratiana, who is trained by Kevin Ryan. Looking at his race and post ratings, he looks like he is still progressing. He was gelded and had wind surgery last November, and he has come on leaps and bounds since then. He's been performing at a very high level this year and is sure to get the ground. He will be stalking the leaders and should come through like a train at the business end of the race. He won a 6 furlong Group 1 last time out in an awesome time. He only just lost out in a 5 furlong Group 1 by 1¼ lengths in the race before. I think that's Winter Power off the top of my head. So, Emiratiana win 7-1, bet Regal. They were offering some great value on the Breeders' Cup actually, bet Regal. Next one is the 819 1 mile, and I love this sponsorship name, the 1 mile Big Ass Fans Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile Grade 1 3-year-olds plus. And I would be daft to oppose the lightly raced Life is Good unless I had a seriously good angle to do so. This is a very good colt. It's surprising that they found 7 other horses willing to line up next to him, but then the prize money for being placed would be high at Del Mar on Saturday. When he suffered his defeat this year, it was by the smallest of margins over a slightly inadequate trip where he had to turn into the track after undergoing surgery and being off for 6 months. Last time out, he put in a fantastic performance at Belmont Park, winning the Group 2 by 5.5 lengths. This one has a great chance. Life is Good win 4-5, bet Regal. So 8:59, and this is the big race for this section, depend on your point of view. 8:59, 1 mile, 3 furlongs, Maker's Mark, Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf, Grade 1 for 3-year-olds plus. Who's going to win? Now, as much as I adore the beautiful Love, I can't help but feel she has not progressed as a 4-year-old in the manner that was expected of her. She is not in decline, but appears to have plateaued. And one thing I'll quickly say about Love, if you're watching the build up to the race and you're looking at the parade ring, then watch her stamping her hooves. She always stamps her hooves to get attention, and she looks just beautiful when she's doing it. But it's a really interesting thing, so you don't see too many horses doing that. But yeah, have a look. Anyway, Love will have major trouble handling the low mileage 4-year-old sensation Warlike Goddess. She has won 4 of the 5 races that she has contested in her career and is likely to be progressing. I like that both times she has raced over 1 mile 3 furlongs, she has performed very well, easily winning her last race, which was a Group 1 over that distance. She is proven on the ground and will be used to American starts, and in her current mood will be hard to beat. She has a regular rider, Julien Leperoux, on board, which is great, since he will know which questions to ask the horse and when to ask them. So, this Warlike Goddess win 4-1, William Hill. And my nap is Warlike Goddess, and my next best in this section is Emiratiana. And I will be covering the last races on Saturday in the next video. I just thought if I do them all at the same time, I'm going to bore everyone silly. So, I wish you the best of luck, guys. If you like this video, then thumbs up. If you dislike the video, then fair enough. I'd love it if you subscribed, and you can get my tips into your feed so I can try and win you some money. Okay, thanks very much. Bet responsibly.